Good morning. It's breakfast time. So we're getting ready to fry up some bacon because we're having hash browns and eggs, and then I'm going to add like bacon and cheese to the top. Also, I'm going to be cooking some onion with that. I'm going to do 3 potatoes. Here, if you want to wash the potatoes, Randall, you can scrub them with that. Okay. Lindsay's here in her favorite spot while we make breakfast. She's so happy to be with us. Lindsay, she had a good night. She had a really good night. I don't remember that she woke up at all, but she slept all night long. And I think she was in bed by like 10:30. So that was really good. Also, Jesse picked us some tea. He wants me to make some tea. So I'm going to I think I'm going to pick off the leaves. So they're kind of wieldy because they've been sitting here all night, but I think they'll still be fine. Okay, mommy, get the frying pan. This towel goes, I'm not sure where. Can you turn the water off, Randall? Yeah. This is bacon. Can you say bacon, please? Don't touch. Don't touch. Okay. Gonna fry it crispy and put it on top of our eggs. And it's gonna be so yummy. Yes. Yum, yum. Now this is a peeler. I've never seen one like this before. Has ribbed edges. Okay, so I'm gonna peel these potatoes, Randall, and then we're going to grate them and cook them. Let's try to get them cooked before the bacon's finished, okay? You can see like the little ridges on the potatoes. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on camera, but yeah, it makes it pretty. It feels funny though. It's not a smooth finish like I'm used to, but it works. And it's a peeler. Goodness, my burner is way too high. I'm gonna turn it just as far low as I can go because I've got potatoes to get soft before the bacon's done. Thank you. Do you like to help in the kitchen, Randall? Yes. Good. Today's a big day for us because we have cleaning to do too. We got to clean both bathrooms today and wash the floors. And then I have to vacuum. Do you want to help clean the house or do you want to play? Okay. I'll have to find a rag for you. Decided to start my laundry while I can while my breakfast is cooking. Try to get an early start. My new goal since being in a house again is try to have like breakfast. No, I don't want that one because it'll make it too full. I'm trying to have so my new goal is to try to have everything done by breakfast done and children dressed, ready for the day by 9:30. So I guess we'll see. Still don't have everything quite set up yet, but maybe I'm really hoping to get a lot done today. You never know when you have little ones. That's okay. We'll just do what we can. Okay. Huh? Take the nippy out. I can't hear what you're saying. This one? Yes. That's a moose. Can you say moose? Yes. Moose. I need to wash your hair, Kaylee. Did you know that I need to wash your hair? At least I have the hair clamp. Okay, all done. Look at mommy. Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you, baby. Okay, let's go check on our potatoes again. I just added the eggs. Potatoes, I cooked them so they're soft, and I added onion. So everything is soft, and I like to slow fry the eggs. And then once they're about halfway done, I'll add sliced cheese. My favorite is like American cheese for this, something like this. But yeah, I don't have much American, so I'm gonna be using the rest as Colby Jack cheese. All finished, and it looks splendid. I love it when it turns out like this. Sometimes the potatoes get not quite done or too crispy, but this is great. So I'm gonna load up, and we like to eat it with a little ketchup. But just look at the day. Oh my goodness, it's a lovely day out there. We are beyond excited. We're headed out for the day. Our plans changed, but we forgot, like, we had to move our vehicles because the landlord's coming. Go. Kaylee, run. Do you want to go along? Then you run. You run when I tell you to run. There's a vehicle coming, a big truck. Kaylee likes to do the opposite of what she's told. So if you say run, she's going to tiptoe. Stay away from the edge. Would be nice if he wouldn't go so fast. Would be nice if some people just wouldn't drive so fast all the time. What? Yeah. Okay, so we parked over here in the church lane, in the church parking lot, because the landlord's coming. I think he's gonna lay stone or something. So we had to get our vehicles out of the way. Anyway, we're gonna be gone, so it's not gonna matter. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what I told you, but I just forgot. I forgot my mic. I'm not used to it, but we'll run over there. It's just over there. But we are headed to a fifth wheel. Oh my goodness, in Willow Street. I've been there before. I called him. We went a couple months ago to look at fifth wheels, like before we really knew anything about fifth wheels or RVs, and we were amazed. They are beautiful. I'm running in here to the house to get my mic, but I called him. We were there a couple months ago. We were amazed about how beautiful these things are. They are humongous, but they are huge. They are so beautiful. I love fifth wheels. And I was looking online. I went through hundreds of YouTube channels, YouTube videos of people in RVs. And Eli and I are both really excited about it. And I found one that I really like. I called him a couple months ago. I called him. I was like, do you have one of these? And how much are they, and how much do we have to put down for one? I was shocked at both prices. The kind that we want is not too terribly expensive, but it's very nice. And the down price, I was blown away. So he said this morning when I called him again, he was like, I was like, do you still have this in stock? He said, no, he doesn't have that year in stock anymore, but he still has the same kind, just a different year, 2025. Oh my God. Your destination is on the right. It is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my word. That was a long drive. Look at those things. Oh my word. These are so beautiful. Yes, it was a fifth wheel. Yes. Lizzie, this is so exciting. Shall we go try to see which one we want to buy sometime? Okay, so this, let me see. All right, so we're going to start here at the very last one. Let's go in and see our future
When we got home, I
home.
realized that my
Children.
mic had been turned off and I did
He
not
got the
get
stabs.
any of the sound when we were at the dealer. I was so sad I could have cried. But the best thing I can do is just do a voiceover for you and explain the details of these beautiful mini mansions. So come along and I'll explain everything in detail. So here we're walking into this one-bedroom Sierra. It has a living room off to the side of the kitchen, which is not really my style. I would rather go for the front wheel living. But this is still a beautiful setup. A huge kitchen. This is a little corner cupboard where I guess you can have like snacks and things. Your pantry. Up the steps we go to the one master bedroom, which would not even be big enough because we have children, but it's still beautiful. Lots of storage in here. Little bathroom. We were all obsessed with the shower because of the skylight at the very top of the shower. But I was wondering, where would I put my towels? I guess I'd have to roll them up and stuff them in this little corner. Unless I put them on top of the toilet seat here. There's some cupboards. This is one detail that is very, very, very important to me, that our living room is set off and away from the kitchen. Since we're going to be traveling in it full time, we're not going to want to be in the kitchen and the living room at the same time. So you come up the steps to this beautiful living room. And they have two recliners right here. There's a sofa with windows and another sofa with windows and storage. There's a fireplace here. This is us heading down out of the living room off the two steps into the kitchen. And Randall, he's having fun with the spigot. But look at this kitchen. Just imagine sitting beside a river in Alaska. And there's grizzly bears out there catching salmon while you're eating inside of your camper. Can you imagine? Can you see why we want to live like this? And here's an extra board for cutting vegetables and things like that. Just makes a little more room, which is going to be very handy because I absolutely love cooking. And this I thought could be a nice spot for like coffee. But look how massive this fridge is. Oh yes, Randall wanted to show you the light under the cupboard. The sink is deep. I want to show inside this fridge. It is a huge fridge. You can literally go and stock up for a week or more on fresh groceries. And also, I was obsessed with these two drawers for freezers, which makes it very nice. I love the gas stove. Absolutely love the gas stove. Especially these LED lights around the knobs. How fancy would that be? Also, this spice cupboard here for like your seasonings. All right, let's walk into the bathroom. Randall is obsessed with bathrooms. I love the design of the sink and another skylight when you're taking a shower. How cool would that be? Also, I like how they have like a handheld shower head, which makes it really nice. And just imagine walking out and looking out the window. Okay, so here is the master bedroom. Oh, little Lindsay, she needs a break, so we'll put her down on the bed. But I love how they have windows on either side of the bed here. It just makes it so nice when you wake up and actually have sunshine coming in. Oh, look at Lindsay. Oh, gorgeous little girl. She was so happy to get out of my arms for a couple minutes and just kick. Now, these cupboards, I was so happy when I opened them and saw that this is a place I could hang up Eli's shirts that I don't want to fold. Also, they have hookups for a washer and dryer. Like, can you imagine doing laundry out in the middle of nowhere, not having to look for a laundromat? Extra drawers here for anything you might need. Different sizes. Okay, so here is up to the children's room. Randall learned where the light switch was pretty quick. Look at those cute little lights there by the steps. How cute would that be to let that one for a night light for the children to come down to our bedroom during the night or to the restroom? Oh, they're so cute. I can't imagine how it must look when it's pitch black outside. But they were so obsessed with this little bedroom up here. So the one that I am looking at is a dual loft, which would have a place for one child on this side, and then on the other side would have a place for another child on the other side of the stair steps. So, but this is still pretty close to what we want. Yeah, I guess we might just have to order it in someday if and when that time comes. But that is something we can do, he said, is order whatever we want. So we're off to the next RV. Learning how to go down these steps is quite a chore for Kaylee. They're just a little bit big for her, but she's starting to get the hang of it. Now, this fifth wheel, I don't really like because it has a ladder here for the children. And I have horror pictures in my head of them falling backwards off the ladder sometime and hitting themselves on the floor or there on the counter. So no, it's a cute one, but not for us. I don't think so. I was obsessed, though, that it has an exit door out here. Also, it has a bathtub. I could hardly believe this one had a bathtub. There. Now you can see it. Look at that. Who would have thought you would be able to take a bath in a fifth wheel? But you can, right here. So, yeah, I don't know. I might change my mind till we settle down for a certain one, because I was in several today and I was blown away by something in each one. So yeah, I'm not sure. Sometime when Eli has time, he'll just have to go with me, I guess, and then we'll have to figure out which one we like. But up here is like the master bedroom. Also has windows by the bed here, and a washer and dryer hookup, which is so nice. More shelves on that side. Okay, so Randall was in the closet. He didn't want me to show him in the closet, so let's go back out. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is there's not a screen in the bedroom. Like, I like to lay in bed and watch a movie. So I'm sure we can hook it up somehow, our own up somehow. But I don't know if we'd have to take it down like on moving days. But the bathrooms are kind of all the same in each fifth wheel. So little differences here and there, but pretty much majority of everything was the same. we had a very nice salesman here that helped us figure out which fifth wheel might be right for us. He told me just to sit in here and wait for him. He's going to go back to the office and get more paper. So that's why we're just relaxing here in the living room. Thinking about the future, how this might be our living room someday. I never planned to share my thoughts like this on social media, but I guess when you are a vlogger, you just do things you never thought you'd do before. But this has been a dream of mine for many years, to be able to go camping with my family and own a fifth wheel. And thankfully, my husband is all on board with it. And yeah, maybe someday this can be our life. But till then, I guess we'll just keep living with Jesse at our place we are now. But keep our eyes on the future. That's all we can do, is keep pressing forward. And maybe someday this will be our life.